Let's take a look at the chart action for Solana. Okay, so here is what we were looking at before. This is what I've been looking at. We had a kind of like a flag pattern forming, and what I was doing is targeting from the top to the bottom of this pole over here. Target from the top to the bottom, something like this, dragging that to the breakout, and I was looking at a target of approximately 3.22. That's a pretty big target. So it looked like we got some green volume coming out of this breakout right here, so that's pretty good. The only thing I don't really like is that the volume is kind of declining right now. We're getting higher highs and we're getting lower volume, kind of like on Ethereum. The other thing I wanted to check out is the RSI. So on the RSI, we're getting lower highs and then we're getting higher highs on the price. It's possible that we actually break through. It's possible that we actually break through this bearish divergence, because that's what this is, a bearish divergence where this is trending up and this is trending down. Like I was going to say, it's possible that we break through and we come up and hit this RSI level up here, but it's something to keep in mind or something to look at. The other thing, like I was saying, is the volume. I would really like to see more volume coming in at these higher levels. I think if we delete everything, maybe let's do an uptrend with this support and this support. Maybe something like this. This will give us an idea how long we can ride this uptrend going to the upside before we break it going to the downside and have to look for previous support levels, something like that. It looks like these are the support levels that we're kind of forming right now. I do like the way we're breaking these higher highs, but like I said, I really want to see that volume come in, and maybe on the RSI, keep an eye on the RSI on the daily time frame. Let's see if we could break this trend kind of going to the upside, and maybe the RSI will start pumping up. The other thing I was watching, we have this bottom support line right there. Let's do a top trend line with this resistance and this resistance. So we had kind of like a falling or a rising wedge, and we're bouncing in between these. We broke it to the upside. We have a little bit of green volume like I was talking about, but let's drag from the top to the bottom of this. Drag that to the breakout, and we're looking at a target of around 288. And then the top to the bottom of this over here is around for the flag pattern basically. If we redraw that, we're looking at this breakout right here, and this target was around 322. Let's see if we could come up and hit these targets. These are kind of some estimates of where we can kind of go, in my opinion. The other chart that I really wanted to show you is the Solana to Bitcoin chart. Check this out right here. So we have resistance right here, resistance, resistance, support, support. So it looks like we broke this resistance line going to the upside. What I'm doing right now is targeting from the top to the bottom right here, dragging this to the breakout. Let me get it lined up right. We'll drag that to the breakout, and I'm looking at a target of approximately, well, the previous high over here on the Solana to Bitcoin chart. This is around .0043275. In general though, if this chart's moving up, that's good for Solana. If this chart is trending down, that's good for Bitcoin. We had this downtrend. I was looking at this resistance going to the downside. We broke that trend going to the upside right here. So you could also argue that this might be a flag pattern, and we could also target from the top to the bottom of that flagpole right there. Let's try that out for size. Something like this. And if we drag that to the breakout, maybe even we're looking at something even crazier. So like I said, if we can hit this target up here, that's going to be crazy good for Solana compared to Bitcoin. I mean, when we come up here, we might want to buy some Bitcoin, or I might want to buy some Bitcoin with some Solana at that point when we start hitting these targets up here, if we can come up and hit this target here. But first things first, I think we have to break this previous resistance level right here. That also brings us up to this target right here. Let's see if we get resistance on here, or if we're able to just break through and keep on running and complete this bull flag target. I do really like the way that we broke out of this trend line though to the upside. If we swing over the total crypto market cap, here's what I'm looking at. We had resistance right here, resistance right here, resistance right here. We're basically coming into that resistance line right now. We also have support right here and support right here in like a smaller time frame. We're in this channel pattern in general, I think, but we in the smaller time frame we also have support right here and support right here that's been running us up like this. I think in general we're kind of at a point where we're either going to get a nice break to the upside, or we're going to break down and have to come down and retest some levels. Like I said, we have this support coming up right here, and then we have the resistance right here. I'm curious which way we're going to go, break up or break down. This will give us a good clue on what the crypto market cap is doing, so I really like watching this chart. If we could break to the upside, we could get way more confident on that big Solana target. So going back to Solana in general, like I was saying, I'd really like to see us get more volume. I really like the way the Bitcoin to Solana chart was looking, or the Solana Bitcoin chart was looking. And I guess we're just waiting for a breakout to the upside or the downside on the total crypto market cap to really let us know which way we're going. Solana looks like it's going to the upside though. We're breaking out of this trend line, moving up still. So yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think if you guys like Solana. In my next video, we'll be taking a look at this Cody coin. We'll also check out this Cody NFT game, nft-cody.cody.io. And yeah, you get NFTs by holding the token, I think. Something like that. We'll kind of look more into it in the next video. And if you want to check that out, click right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, if you guys like this one though, hit that thumbs up.